How about a little word from Nick Cannon, okay?
Oh boy.
Listen to Nick Cannon.
The only thing more ridiculous than Nick Cannon having 11 children with different women is what he's naming these children.
You got some wild
I have an issue with the name of his daughter, Powerful Queen Cannon. Because that is the name of my vibrator.
She probably ain't even joking. There probably is a vibrator named Powerful Queen Cannon.
Powerful Queen. Powerful Queen.
Nick Cannon's kids got some unique names, though.
Yes, they do.
No, but that's what you're supposed to do.
Is it? Oh, yeah. I mean...
Nick Cannon's kids...
I do like unique names. I'm sorry, I don't... If I were to have a child, I would not be naming him Michael. Like, that's just not happening. There are too many.
Yeah. Michael, Brad, Tom, like all that shit.
Yeah.
I think the days of traditional names are gone. Okay, look at his names.
Okay, we got Golden.
Okay, he shares the kids Moroccan and Monroe. Moroccan, okay, it's a city. I mean, it's a nationality because you're from Morocco, but anyway.
Moroccan and Monroe.
Golden Saigon, Rise Messiah, Powerful Queen, okay, Brittany Bell, simple. Zion Mixlodian and Zillion Air. That's like two different words, you understand?
Yep.
Fuck, that's a wild one. Okay.
Do you think he's picking these names?
I don't know, dude.
At this point, it seems like
it's like ChatGPT names. Zillionaire, Beautiful, his daughter's Beautiful Zeppelin, Abby De La Rosa, Legendary Love, Bree TC, and Onyx Ice Cole, Lanisha Cole, Alyssa Scott, and Zen. Oh, Zen died after 5 months.
No, but some of these are his baby mamas. The normal names are his baby mamas.
Oh, hello, Marie Cannon. Okay. Fuck.
Interesting names for sure.
I mean, look, Golden
isn't that crazy of a name.
Golden Saigon?
Powerful Queen.
What do you call it though?
Pow.
Powerful.
Pow.
Powerful Cannon. Fuck.
Is Powerful Queen her first name, or is that her first and middle?
I think Powerful is Zion and Zillion.
Zillionaire.
I know, but this Zillion and Zion, oh my fucking
Not
God.
Zillionaire. Zen's not that crazy.
Zen ain't that bad.
Legendary Love.
You better go check that baby. That one
that is a white baby.
That baby is white, okay? That is a Caucasian baby from the Caucasoids, okay? That baby has an 820 credit score. I like all of this Cat Williams. Cat Williams in that, I forgot what movie he was in when you're saying all that shit. I would like to work for this baby someday.
Powerful Cannon. Does sound like a porn star name, not Powerful Cannon.
Onyx Ice.
Onyx isn't that crazy of a name.
Onyx is the black stone, right? That's cool. I like Onyx. Rise Messiah. Messiah, dude? Come on.
Oh my Lord. Beautiful Zeppelin.
Okay, let me tell you all some cool shit. Okay, so there's this YouTuber, right? He had 5 kids via surrogates, but they all like the same age.
Who?
I forgot his name, but they're like 3 months apart, maybe something like that.
Okay.
So you have twins, and then you have triplets. Mm-hmm. Okay. So you have 5 kids at the same age, and there's a coolness to that though.
That sounds exhausting.
No. But if you have the money to fucking do it,
get the help,
right? I mean, they already have stuff. If they were born via surrogates, so it's already a start to tell you that there's probably some money here, right? But that would be cool to have all your kids kind of one time.
Yeah, it would.
Because like your mom had you, then had your sister. But I'm just saying, look, what's the age difference between you and your sister?
Like almost 8 years.
Between the two of you? Really? But there are women who will be like, they're pregnant, have one. Couple months later, pregnant again. Bam.
They want them to be close in age.
Yeah, but all of this is like one fucking time. They all 5 of them are the same age. Maybe just 3 months difference. That is fucking cool, man.
Yeah, that is cool.
You know?
If you have the money to do it, I would suggest doing that.
You only have like one set of baby stage, you have one set of toddlers, you know what I mean? Like they all, and then you're like done? That's pretty fucking cool.
And you're almost guaranteeing that they're gonna be close.
Yeah, because they really grew up playing together.
Yeah.
And you got like a basketball team. That's like the starting five right there, dude.
Yeah. Like my sister and I, it's like a 7.5 year age gap. We weren't as close growing up. We're much closer now that she's an adult. But yeah, because there's such an age gap. I think if I had it like that, I would do that. But I don't think I have kids.
You don't have to. You could use surrogates.
No, but not even like physically having them. Like just having a child, raising that child, being a parent. I worry about...
Most women ain't doing this shit till 40 now any fucking way. So you're probably too young even to make the decision.
Okay, perfect.
You know?
We'll go on. No, we'll circle back in 10 years. But I don't think I want children, but I think if I had the money, I would do it like that.
Like if I'm Elon status, right? Not Elon status, obviously he's the richest man in the world. But if I'm like multi-millionaire, I'm very fucking rich, where I know I ain't gonna go broke. I would hire, Emma would never go along with fucking this, so this is just me speaking out. But I think I would drop out. I would drop a bunch at once, same time.
How many?
I'm rich, right?
You're rich, yeah.
Okay, it means that I could have a house that has 8 to 10 kids in it.
8 to 10? Holy shit.
No, but I mean, like, I don't know. But I would have surrogates, right? I'd have multiple surrogates. And see, some of them can end up being twins.
Yeah.
And even triplets and shit sometimes, you know, depend. But I don't know. I would go for minimum of like 5.
But on the other side, that's a lot. You're gonna be exhausted because
but that's where money comes in.
I know you have help, but you still should spend time with your children.
You can spend time with them, but rich dudes ain't necessarily.
No, I know. But...
Okay, the rich woman in Beverly Hills ain't necessarily up all night with a fucking crying kid.
No, I know.
You have a nanny overnight to do that.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so they bring the kids to you like in the morning and shit, and you hang out and all that sort of stuff.
And then
but that 2
take
o'clock,
them away.
But that 2 o'clock in the fucking morning shit with all that's doing that. And then also, like, if you breastfeeding, she have to pump. But if they're on formula, she ain't even got to get up.
That's true.
You know? So it really depends.
I was not breastfed. Can you tell?
Yeah, you are fucked up. That's why. Damn.
Maybe that's why I'm all fucked up.
Damn. Was your sister breastfed?
No.
Your mom was just...
My mom said nope. I don't know. She had a reason. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, beer. She wanted some fucking drinking.
No, she wasn't drinking when she was pregnant with us.
Why didn't you do it?
I don't remember.
Some women can't produce milk though.
That might have been it.
There's a lot of shit.
That might have been it.
A lot of shit.
Because there's a reason. It was reasonable. A reasonable reason. Alexa, what's up?
See, Bulldog said I definitely have 10. Did you try breast milk yet?
Have you?
Not really.
What do you mean not really?
I've tasted a little bit
of
I've tasted a little bit of it.
What it tastes like?
If I did a breast milk drink, I wonder if YouTube would flag that.
Google it. I would YouTube it.
What?
YouTube, if that's a thing on YouTube, breast milk drink.
And Emma would have to give me. Emma's not giving me her breast milk, dude. She's treating that shit like fucking gold because it's hard to pump. You know what I mean? I spilled some of that. I spilled 2 drops. Sky, what are you doing? Focus! You're spilling the milk everywhere. It's 2 fucking drops, man. 2 fucking drops. You know?
2 little drops. That little.
You know how hard that is to get? Yeah, I do, but just get my fucking formula. Fuck that shit. Anyway, you know.
You can be like me.
You know, I'm just saying. I saw online that husband put a shot of their wife's breast milk in their coffee.
Oh my God. I would try breast milk.
Okay, the thing with the breast milk for me is it feel like cannibalism a little bit. You know what I mean?
Really?
You know, it feel a little bit like cannibalism.
No.
But anyway, my point is, if I think like if I was very wealthy, I would go big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Are you done after this one?
Very likely.
Okay.
Very likely. It's probably done. But see, that's the problem, right? Because he by himself. You have a sister.
Yeah.
Okay, like I told you all. Granted, science getting to the point where they might be able to fix everything, so this might not even be an issue, right? But my mom has Alzheimer's. And the only reason I'm here doing this is because my sister could be in the Bahamas looking after, like she ain't with her every day because my sister got to fucking work and shit, you know what I mean? But we got like someone there that like helps out, you know what I mean? And stays with her and all that sort of stuff. But like if I was an only child.
You wouldn't be here.
Or if I am, like I don't know how that would work. You know what I mean? Like someone have to give up. Either if I have to bring her here or I'd have to go there. And then if I brought her here, this America, she wouldn't want to be here, you know what I mean? Like this would be completely unfamiliar to her.
Yeah.
Like everything here would be fucking weird.
And is that nice to do?
You know, and that wouldn't work, yeah. So I mean, like the brother sister thing when it comes to the parents. Now there's a lot of kids who don't give a fuck about their parents, you know, and parents who don't give a fuck about their kids, you know.
That's true. So you're not saying 100% no, but very likely.
I'm not saying 100%. And then I also look at America's state right now, right? Like this shit can't work long term. Like this country's so divided. And this goes beyond just Trump. I'm just saying like this country to me right now is incapable of doing big things because it's so divided. The America of old that did all these big things that don't exist right now. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It may come back. But now you even have a ton of Americans leaving. You know how many Americans moved to Europe and England? Tons. The percentage of people Googling that has increased by like over 50% or something. You know what I mean? Like, like dudes trying to get out in ways that they never did before. So I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't have a son to be on the fucking run. And then there's war coming too.
Yeah, that's true.
People think that we overdue for a world war, which could happen soon. You know, especially as Trump changes the global order, like this stuff, this does not work out. So we'll see. So I don't be running through fucking bombs with a baby in my fucking arm. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. That's part of the reason why I don't really
This guy, he said he want to make America great again. I want America to go back to what it was.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
I want America to go back to...
When do you think was an ideal time for America, or the best time for America? Years.
We can see, and Europe's deporting people. Europe has a very unique issue though. Like I told you all this. In Europe, most of the dudes coming over from Africa and the Middle East, right? And it's just dudes. It's like, if you look at the lines in Europe coming through, it's just a long line of fucking dudes. Military age man coming through with no fucking girls, right? Like, that shit's not sustainable. If that was happening here, even Democrats will have a problem with that. Like, all of us would be like, whoa, what the fuck? You know? But our border, we have a lot more families and stuff. What I think was America's greatest time? Mm-hmm. I mean, America's been doing great for a long time. But I think things changed in the 70s when I think that was the beginning of the CEOs starting to make a lot more and them paying the workers a lot less. And then women had to leave home and then go and enter the workforce, right? Not that I'm saying that women should be at home. I'm just saying that things function a lot better than because you had the woman at home with the kid. Well, first, and more people were married as well, okay? Even though I'm a heathen, I still know that marriage, like a man and a woman are much better than raising a kid than a single mom or a single dad. Like if you have the parents together, that's a much better mix, you know what I mean? But you had more couples, you had families kind of working together. I mean, you know, and that to me probably was okay, I said the 50s and 60s, right? But that's also the time of the civil rights movement. So it wasn't perfect, but I'm just saying, like, worker-wise, at that time, there was a lot more things in place.
I'm talking about overall, everything.
I don't know, America hasn't been that bad, you know, up until, like, lately, you know, I think it began more with George Bush's administration. Because people started having questions there, right? Did he win? Did he not win? Because the Supreme Court came in. That's the time of the hanging chads on the ballot and people flipping out. I don't know. Things start going haywire there. I mean, things were probably going haywire before that.
Bozek said America peaked somewhere between the mid-90s and mid-2000s. I think a lot of people would agree with that.
Yeah. But peaked is straight because there's still hope. And we're still dominant in AI, even though we're building. Okay, Trump killed a lot of programs, a lot of cancer study, this research, that research, in order to save money. Right? But dude, like that research money was important. However, we on the forefront of AI, and a single AI breakthrough can make up for all that research. If AI works the way they tell us it will. And we could still see America doing great things because we could be the first to hit artificial general intelligence, where we create this thing that is able to answer all questions and tell us everything, you know what I mean? I don't know. We can see how America works out.